always good to give it a meaningful name so you know what it's about when you go to it back later, but this I can move it somewhere else. The SSD, it's really just a temporary storage place, but you could actually use this as a permanent option. If you do use it as a permanent, make sure you first make a copy of the files and then you move them on a second drive. So like this, you have actually the files in two places: copy first, then move. So copy on one drive, move to the other drive. This is if they're really important, especially if you go on a trip that is really unique and you want to make sure you don't lose your files from the phone. First copy to one external SSD, then again from the phone move the same files to the second SSD. So you have two SSD drives, less chances to lose the files. Also, you can keep these two drives in different places. Here I have folders on the T7 Shield, and this is where the files will go, and this is where I will move the files. Now I go into the internal storage, and usually you want to look for the DCIM folder. I'm not sure if I pronounce it well. This is how I pronounce it, DCIM, and here is where you find the pictures that your camera takes. Usually you will see them in a camera folder, but my app also, you might want to move screenshots. So you might have pictures in DCIM, but there is also pictures. So you have the DCIM folder with camera files and videos, but you also have the pictures folder. This is internal storage pictures, where you might find screenshots. So here I will take screenshots. I will save screenshots. You might want to delete the screenshots if you don't need them, or move them to the external drive if you might need them in case you need them later. So I could actually take the whole folder like this. I could move the whole folder or take individual files, but I'll move the whole folder. Hopefully, when I take a screenshot again, the next time, it will create the folder when it's missing. So I select the folder, long press on it, screenshots, and then I choose here on the three dot menu. Then on the top here, I have the three dot menu, choose move to. And after I choose move to, there it shows me a nice menu option here: internal storage, SD card, and the T7 Shield. I could actually use them. I could move them within the phone storage to another folder if I wanted to, but I want to move them to the photos folder. I want to move them to the photos folder I just created. So now, before moving the files, I want to make sure the cable on the phone is really well plugged in, and the SSD also is well plugged in, and nothing will change them, nothing will move them. And now you will see this starting to move the files now. And there are a lot of screenshots here, so this is going to take some time. But as we're watching this, now there is space being freed up from the phone, and it's copied